Hello and welcome back to Developers Diary. In the previous tutorial, we were looking into dynamic actions. So today we shall learn about more dynamic actions functions available in Oracle Apex. So this is going to be the part 2 of dynamic actions. Let's log into your workspace and we have created an employee form and we have region with the table employees and we have multiple you can say page items or fields. So let's first of all we have created two CSS classes here. Go to your page. Under the CSS section you have inline classes. I have created these two classes, highlight and validate. So first thing that we want to do, when the first name is null or you can say is empty, then we want to highlight the borders into red by using this validate CSS class. So how we can achieve this? Right click on the field and create dynamic action. Name it validate first name, and event that we want to use is change. After that, what we want to do, we want to do add CSS class. So we shall use add class and then we shall copy the name here, validate and mention there. Now select the affected element, which is the first name. Now save and run your page. So you can see that when we uh, leave the field first name empty, then it is showing red. Now what we want to do an opposite action. So for creating the opposite action, we need a client-side condition. So the condition is the first name is null. So when the first name is null, then it will add class, and when the value is not null, then it will remove the validate class. You can see that the action type is remove class. So let's refresh. Now let's add something here. You can see that the highlighted red row or border has been vanished. For example, we shall remove the name and navigate to the next field. You can see that the border color is red, and when we add something in the field, the red border turned into gray. So this is the one thing that we have achieved by doing this. Now the second thing that we want to show here is to highlight the field on focus. For example, when we click the page item, it get focused and the background of the focused page item should be changed by using the CSS. So for achieving this, we need to create a dynamic action into the region that contains the page items. So create dynamic action, add highlight and focus. So The event here is get focus. When the field is focused, then we add the class here. So we can use add class, and the class name we can get from CSS, and this time the effective element is event source. Event source mean when we get or when we click on a specific page item, it generates an event. So the event source is page item. Now we can say that we have added the class. But when the focus is out, or you can say lose focus, then we have to remove this class. So what we can say that remove highlight on lose focus. So this time the event is lose focus. And what we want to do, we want to remove the class, and the class name is highlight, and the source sub is event source, which is effective item. Now click save and refresh your page. Now you can see that when we focus into the page item, the background color is changed. You can see that when we pass to another page item, the highlight of previous is vanished, or you can say removed. So by using these two approach, you can add CSS classes or style your page item. Also, by using the dynamic action, you can execute the server-side code. For example, we shall create a new page with the interactive report, and name is employee dynamic action, and provide the employees table. Click create page. So the page is created. Let's run this page. You can see the salaries here. So let's create a new button here, and select this or the body. Okay, and name it increase salary by 10%. Now we shall create a dynamic action here. Right click and create trigger action. So execute server side code. So what we want to do is to increase the salary of employees by 10%. So what we can do is to update salary equal to salary plus salary multiply by 0.1, which is a 10%. Employees, validate the query and click OK. Now click Save and run the page. So you can see the button over here. Let's create another trigger action which will refresh the region, and region is dynamic action. So employee region, we want to refresh it. Simply run the page. You can see the salaries. When we click increase by 10, the values of salary has been increased. You can see that by using the dynamic action, or you can see the trigger actions in 26.1 version of Apex. You can use the trigger actions for buttons, so you can execute server-side code and as well as refresh the dynamic report, or you can see the interactive report region. So I hope you have learned something useful related about dynamic action. See you in the next tutorial.